Hey everybody, welcome to Buzzworthy TV, where we're going to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, and that's entertainment. So we are going to talk about everything from music, movies, television shows, and everything in between. So let's get started. Today, I'm doing a random review. Particularly because I'm gearing up to start reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, which starts next week, and I'm really excited about that. So I want to put this out there and, kind of get my feet wet. So you guys bear with me. Pray for me, y'all. I'm doing this, and I don't know. Anyway, so I'm doing a review on something a show that I kind of like, but I find tragic at the same time, and it's Hollywood Divas. And it consists of 5 actresses who are trying to resurge their career by getting together and putting together a short film. We have Paula J. Parker. She was on The Proud Family, Hustle and Flow, and of course, you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. Friday. And then we also have Lisa Wu Hartwell from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She says she's been producing movies. I ain't never seen them. So they must be some D, E, F movies. I don't know. But she says she's a producer. Anyway, she's also an actress, so whatever. Then we have Elise Neal. She's okay. My only problem with her is that she claims to be a triple threat. She says she sings. Never heard her sing. She's a dancer. She alright. An actress, I give her that. Let me stop. I'm not gonna hate on the acting because what I will say about her is that she's been consistently working. Whether her shows have, been hits or not, she's always worked. Like I said, some of them, well, actually more than most, have been canceled, but she's consistently worked, so whatever. And then we have Golden Brooks, who is very delusional. I hope she gets help for whatever her problem is, because she thinks that just because she played Maya Wicks on Girlfriends 10 years ago, that people should be knocking on her door to give her acting roles. Whatever. But my favorite is Countess Vaughn, and I just think she's so genuine, and unlike everybody else, she really has longevity in the business, successful longevity, I should say, and she's not coming in there at all like a diva. She's actually quite humble, and I love her. So let's get into the episode. It's, like I said, it's the first season, episode 4. It kicks off with Elise and Golden rehearsing for Elise and Assorted Flavors. It's Elise's dance group. They're getting together to do a performance. So they're practicing, and they're talking to Tammy Townsend, who comes to check out the rehearsal. Tammy Townsend, she's an actress as well. She is probably best known for playing Eddie Winslow's girlfriend on Family Matters. She used to always get into it with Murder Urkel. She's a really talented actress, so check her out. She sings too. I kind of like her. But anyway, they're talking to Tammy Townsend. They're talking about how, Paula got mad at Elise because she feels like she helped her, put together Assorted Flavors. It was her idea, and she doesn't even give her any credit. And they just kind of laughed about that. Anyway, and we move on to what I think was one of the most heartfelt and most prevalent scenes that actually I've seen in this whole season so far. And that's when Countess Vaughn, she goes to see a therapist. And she tells her therapist that she's always had poor self-image since she was a little girl on 227 because she heard one of the actresses call her black, fat, and ugly. And ever since then, she's always wanted to change herself, which led her to, doing everything from liposuction to always wearing contacts. She should always wear wigs and weaves. Anyway, that's why she was actually at the house, because, she had trouble with those lace front wigs and had a reaction and an infection and everything. Not really feeling good about herself and always wanting to change. And also talks about how when she first got the Parkers, she had an unwanted pregnancy and had to have an abortion. I really feel bad for Countess because I feel like she went through a lot simply because she didn't like herself. And I feel like it's something that we all can relate to. So, I'm so happy for her that she's getting the help that she needs. Next up, we go to Paula, her mom, and her husband. They're all sitting at this restaurant eating, and her mom just basically gives it to her husband, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't respect you. You got my daughter and your son. You guys, you're all are just living, basically, she doesn't have respect for him because they were just homeless. Like, literally, they were living at an extended stay. And she's like, you're as a man, you're supposed to be provided. You need to get a job. And he's like, I don't need to get a job. We're artists. And he claims it's taking everything in him to not talk to her like a bitch on the street. Now, if that were my mama, I'm sorry. I know you my husband, boo-boo, but let that be my mama. I would have cussed you out. Yeah, she called herself. Paula tried to get back with him like, I know you're talking to my mama like that. But no, she should have got on him because that's your mama. And you don't talk to nobody's mama like that. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to go in on Paula. Nigga, where the hell do you get off talking about force? But talking to a woman like that. Number one, she's a woman, she's elderly, and she's your wife's mother. You need to sit down and have several seats. Okay? Get over yourself. You're not too good to get a job. Like she said, it got to be a 9 to 5. It could be an 8 to 12. Whatever. Whatever you got to do, because y'all not even living paycheck to paycheck. Y'all out here just broke. And y'all got a kid. Get it together. Anyway, then it goes on to Paula. She's meeting up with this producer, and she tells him about the idea that her and the ladies came up with having a movie about five witches and their sisters, and they each have their own special power. He says that the black community won't like that. We're religious. We don't want to see anything demonic or even looks demonic. Anything of that nature. So she takes that into consideration, and she's like, okay, I understand. He said, well, come back with some more ideas. So she meets up with the girls, and she tells them, look, hey, this idea is not going to work. So I came up with another idea. It's called the White Sisters. We're all sisters. At least you're the older sister. That's all she say. Like, basically, you the old hag. Me, I'm educated. Basically, I got it all together. Lisa Wu is the heart of the family. Countess, you're the baby. You're married a successful football player. And I really want you to play this well, because no one's really going to expect you to be with somebody of that caliber, rich, fine, and a football player. I want to smack the shit out of her when I saw that on TV. I want to jump through the TV and smack the shit out of her. Like, where did you get off? And I wanted Countess to say something. I'm like, Countess, you need to check her. Countess, I love you, but I can't wait to see how the season progresses and you really give it to these chicks, because I would have smacked her. I'm sorry, you a good one. And then she goes on to say that Golden's a crackhead. So Golden takes, she takes offense to that and says, I'm not playing a crackhead. And she said, I'll do any other drug. I don't mind playing a drug addict, but not crack. I guess she feels like it's stereotypical. But she's like, a lot of people have gotten their breakout roles by playing a crackhead. I guess you're right. Halle Berry played a crackhead twice. Losing Isaiah, New Jack City. But if that's not what she want to play, I feel her. And I also feel like Paula did that to be shady. Anyway, I feel like all these people outside of Countess need to get it together. They all are delusional. They think they're bigger than what they are. They all need to take a page out of Countess' book and get some professional help, because they all are head cases. But I love the show. It's very entertaining to watch. And, I'm going to keep watching it. Anyway, guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of my channel. I'm always looking for suggestions. Like I said, we can go on this journey together. It's my first time out, and I'm excited. Anyway, till next time, bye, and peace and love.